Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 20. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. We're set on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Eric Ebron, 81 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought,
there he goes, Amari Cooper, past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
and that's exactly how you want.
He's got a man, complete. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Brissett. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
He can't hit. He's not going to get me. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Okay, double up. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 19 yards away. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And it's up and good. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Prescott now. It's caught. Cooper. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. set. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 40 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On first down, Elliott. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second down, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple and give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott dancing to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. They'll run it. It's Mack. He's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Brissett buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First down, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath to add the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brissett now. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Brissett sets to throw it.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 31, Brissett finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You go night. Check 3. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. And an Elliott run. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They keep on the ground with Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Oh, and 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They go play action with Brissett. Flushed out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, 81 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive. They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 23 yards the pickup there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 58 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Big stop, D. Big
Play fake. Percent. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They go Elliott again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Prescott to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He's back to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And the catch made by Hilton. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Brissett. Complete to Hilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with 8 seconds remaining as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time here to get in field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll run the screen with Mack. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Throwing, Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, there's Brissett. Got it. That's Campbell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play call to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the 25 on second down, Brissett. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Mack. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Play action now. Reset. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Right there. 54 Mike. Here it comes. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Out of the gun for six. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially at a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
At the 2-yard line.
What's up? Check Mike 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hatch it. Mike 5-4.
Looking to run the back. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in a... Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters...
All right, that's it. So came back 1 in overtime. I'll let you boy.